You know what? I'm just gonna say goodbye.
Wait.
You know what, Philip? I feel like all I've done is wait.
Wait a minute. Lizzie wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, is that... Did she draw a picture of me? Me? Oh.
A picture of you. It's a tree.
Oh.
It's the big maple tree that's outside the West Wing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. She's still talking about that day that you took her out and helped her climb it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was teaching her to hang upside down. She's such a sweet kid.
She's one, Gina.
Gosh, I had so many plans for us. Big camping trip. That's all bust now.
Camping trip?
Yeah, I was gonna surprise you. I went out and I bought a tent and everything, all the trimmings.
I didn't know the tents came with trimmings.
You know what I mean? The campy stuff, the canteens and the lanterns. And I bought a stove so that we could, you know, wake up and look out over the lake and make omelets in the morning for breakfast.
Omelets. Have you ever been camping before?
No, I've never been camping before, but you know what?
Omelet?
I took a bet that maybe you had never been camping before and you wouldn't know I was such an amateur. Well, it doesn't matter now. You don't know anybody who wants to buy a big tent cheap, do you?
Hang on to the tent. We're going to use the tent.
I don't think so.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Come here. Come here. Listen. My feelings for you have not changed, and they're not going to change. Right now, we have a temporary situation.
You know what? This doesn't feel temporary to me.
It's a temporary situation.
Don't you think that I hate this? But I have to protect myself a little here.
I know that.
You know what? Just do me a favor. Thank Lizzie for my picture. Give her kisses for me. You know what is so funny is that I was so convinced that Lizzie was going to hate me. Do you remember that? I was so convinced she was going to think I was this evil witch dating her dad, the prince.
All I remember is you digging your nails about a ½ inch into my arm during that initial anxiety attack.
Yeah. Turns out she and I got along okay, right from the start.
She's nuts about you. Why wouldn't she be?
Yeah, funny thing. Would have guessed I'd won over the kid, but I lost the father.
You have not lost the father, and you're not going to. This is just a rough period.
More like impossible.
There's only one truth, Carl, and I have the scars to prove it.
Yeah, I never meant to hurt you. But you kept pushing my buttons over and over. Why'd you do that, Beth? Why'd you make me hurt you?
So you're saying that it was my fault?
No, I was crazy about you. We'd still be going out if you hadn't messed things up.
You see, I thought that it was my fault the first time you hit me, just like I thought that it was my stepfather when he hit me, that was my fault. But Carl, it wasn't my fault. The problem is that you cannot control your temper, and all of the excuses in the world is not going to undo what you did to me.
You know, I just wanted you to listen to me. I just wanted you to shut up and listen, but you wouldn't. Even now, after all this time, you still don't listen.
Well, you know I'm listening.
Listen. Shh. I've been laying low since last time when you threatened to go to the police. But after a while, when nothing happened, I thought maybe you'd forgiven me. And now I find out that the cops are hot to trot for me after all. Why is that, Beth? Why didn't you do what I asked you to? Or weren't you listening?
Carl, please.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody about our last little lover's quarrel. You promised to keep your mouth shut. And then you broke your promise.
I didn't.
Don't lie to me. I hate it when people break a promise and lie about it. It makes me really, really mad. Why? Because Aruba's beautiful. And we're not going to talk about ex-fiancés. We're not going to talk about ex-husbands. We're going to sit on the beach and we're going to have fun.
Aruba sounds wonderful. And being alone with you sounds even more wonderful.
But you're still worried about Josh and Rita.
I can't help but be worried about her. And until I figure out what's going on, I'm not going to be able to concentrate on anything else. I have an idea.
Well, if it doesn't include sunglasses, sweetheart, I don't want to hear about it.
You know, Aruba's kind of far. Why don't we go somewhere closer? We can go to Florida.
Yeah, Florida's great. Florida works for me. We can look for Riva, and it'll be nice.
Oh, come on. I've got to find out what's happened to my sister.
Do you really think something happened to her?
I don't know what to think, and that's what scares me. Please, what do you say? Florida?
No, you know, Cassie, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't.
Why?
Well, the first time I make love to you, I want you to be thinking about me. Just me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I want to be with you as much as you want to be with me. I do. But I can't think about anything else until I find my sister, and I really hope you understand that.
So what if I'm a lousy builder? It's not the dream house Joshua and I plan to build. It'll do. Yeah, it's gonna have to. Till I'm rescued or I find a way off this island. So what if I'm alone? I'm not scared. I'm the nerviest woman who ever drew breath. Isn't that right, Harlan? That's what you used to say. You know something? You were right, you old poop. I take what life throws at me, and I make the most of it, because I'm a survivor. Just wish I wouldn't keep getting these opportunities to prove it. If only you were here, bud. If only there was some way that I could tell you where I am. What was that? Hope it's not something hungry or with really big, sharp teeth. Better safe than sorry. Could have sworn I heard something. Is anybody there? If there's anybody there, I'm gonna find you.
Listen to me, Carl. I didn't tell anybody.
You're lying.
No, I didn't.
The only two people who knew were me and you, and now it seems like a lot of people know. You betrayed me. You betrayed everything we had together. I think you owe me an apology.
No, I don't.
What did you say?
I didn't do anything to you.
Damn it, Beth. I want an apology, and I want it now. This is your last chance, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. Let me go. Let me go.
I'm not through. Go on, Beth, take it. You know, I just want to know one thing, and then I'll go. I left your life. Kept my part of the bargain. So why'd you let me down? Huh? Did your ex make you tell him about me?
You just leave Philip out of this. Philip didn't.
Oh, do I detect a little residual feeling for the ex?
He doesn't have anything to do with
Then who'd you tell? Who did you tell?
Doesn't matter.
It matters to me. I want a name. If you don't tell me, maybe I'll ask your little girl. Lizzie always seemed kind of quiet around me, but I bet I could get her to tell me who your friends are, who you might have told.
Don't do anything like that. Please. Harley. It's Harley Cooper.
You know what? Even if this thing with Beth did work out, who's to say how many more